That All-Star game is coming soon, y'all. Not All-Star game. That All-Star draft is coming soon, y'all. It's lit because you know what I'm saying, man. I'm about to get Prez and some more players. Yeah, y'all. So y'all, we back with another video, man, on NBA 2K20, y'all. NBA 2K20 Season 1, Episode 44. This is this video, bro. So we're going against the Clippers, y'all. The Los Angeles Clippers. It's lit because Patrick Beverly about to be taking touchdowns. So it's lit, y'all. Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10, he gon' let's not pretend. Look, everybody starts as a kid with a pure heart, then they turn to him. Mama, all the when he ain't trying to go in it. 5 years later, all that is just a flashback. Digital dash. He used to run with a. He used to. Now he a good boy. Used to. They trying to. Now he a good boy. Used to be flashback. Digital dash. He used to run with a. He used to.
And here were the Clippers arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared to go to work on the road. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express.
Y'all see the rookies, boy? 45-1, boy, it's lit, y'all. And y'all know what I gotta do, boy.
Downtown Los Angeles and the freeways of LA. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for... Well, we all winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Davis.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues.
Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Harrell in at the 5. And for the Lakers, they've got G. Davis is out there with Jay. Then there's Prez, and it's Smooth in at the 1. Don't let go of the rope in this one, Clark. Hold on tight, buckle in. A lot of pace, a lot of speed between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up, because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself, because our fans probably don't know that.
Boy, don't play with me
all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popcorn.
I love these popcorn.
It doesn't get better than that.
I know. Passes to Leonard. Here's Green, and it's blocked. Here's Smooth, and he comes down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim,
I really do sets the tone for the rest of the team. Look at that still Patrick Beverly.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And
yeah, they call it timeout because they
their first time out here. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control.
Got all home court, bro. It's the league, boy.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers.
A slow start for the team.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Smooth. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Come on, Patrick Beverly.
Over James.
Nope, a slow start for the team.
Leonard, no luck.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Smooth, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Got my takeover, girl, so I'm the double team coming.
Just too many good looks
from in close.
They need a good offensive possession.
They still catch you,
They've
bro.
gone a long time without a bucket.
And he jams it with authority.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Pass to George. Leonard on the wing. He kicks it to Beverly. Green draws the double. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 3.
Let's
And
go,
the
boy.
Clippers miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3.
What
I
the-
didn't think it was a bad
No
choice.
points for them last 2 minutes.
The pass to Beverly. Now Harrell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
The deep 3 from George. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Pass to Leonard. Over James.
No.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Man,
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
I make the splash.
Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry.
Good start for us.
Can't miss right now.
Here's
He
Beverly.
taking tough shots.
The shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Smooth
Green light.
for the Lakers.
Green light.
Got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Clippers trail by 19. Here's Beverly.
No, he taking tough
No good on that
shots.
one. Good D by James. Oh, goodness! Where did that come from? Oh, that was beautiful.
What a punch.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And Beverly kicks to George. Davis against Harrell. Outside Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by James.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Bro, how did you blow that? Obviously, no. How did you blow that?
First shot,
It's
first
alright.
basket. He's
It's
out
alright,
of blocks
Smooth.
fast.
It's alright.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early.
Look
You
at this
love
still
that.
Patrick,
They're
bro.
on that side of the scoreboard, and they are...
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if
Look
they
at that
want
steal,
to
Harrell.
avoid the outcome
Yes.
of that first meeting, they'll need to be
He taking
stronger
them tough
on the
all
glass.
day.
They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight.
Get dunked on, Hero. What think you playing me, boy?
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder
Look at
climbing.
that still Patrick, baby.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Got my takeover again, bro. So I know the double take comes in, boy.
Down for the Lakers.
Tell you what, guys, They're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Harrell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The finish.
360, boy.
Come on,
360, boy. 360, boy.
Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Oh, remarkable, Greg. Truly remarkable.
Spinorama, huh? It's not a bad nickname. You might have something there, Greg. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I agree, Clark. Here's Leonard, and Davis pulls it down.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And the basket by Collison.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man.
He shooting 94%.
And guys, at this point in his
Look at
career,
you fella.
Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Some changes for the Lakers. James comes in for Jay, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Prez. And it's Kabengele with the rebound. The Clippers shoot an alarming 21% to get things going here. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time on a nightly basis.
Oh, what a play! Woo!
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Here's Collison. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
An aggressive defense doesn't bother Collison at all. He's used to having to score in these situations.
Pass to Prez. Now the pass to Smooth.
I'll make this splash.
The Lakers get it back in a new 14.
Word.
And the rejection by Zubac. It's taken away by Collison.
Oh, you scaring me, bro. Why you always scaring me every time, buddy? You always
Now here's
scaring
Harkless.
me, bro.
Defense is right there.
Nope.
So he holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Here's Collison. He had 10 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando.
No.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, those road
I'll make
games
you splash.
are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what
No,
they do.
what?
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Kicks it to George. It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Smooth. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's
Boy,
very
do
impressive.
not
It
do that little
also
hop.
makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And finished off by Prez.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Pass to Collison. All sorts of time. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Smooth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Zone defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what I attribute?
How many dunks I get, bro? I got so many dunks. I got 11.
Point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken, and I think teams are playing at a little faster pace.
Get that over, boy.
You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen.
James, the pass to Smooth. LeBron against Zubac. Drops one in from the wing. Smooth's got 41.
Monster quarter for him.
That might take over the game, bro. So I know the team coming again,
Some
bro.
tough offensive sets.
They wouldn't turn around.
Yeah,
right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
George.
He
Anthony
throw.
Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 9 rebounds
I'll
in
make
the
you
game.
splash.
Getting it done. Hits it from three-point range.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
In the corner, Collison with it. Zubac trying to break loose.
And
it's Collison that time on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight. Collison's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. And the rejection by Zubac, but he stays with it. Davis, the pass
Bro,
to
what?
Smooth.
Oh my God. Look at 2K.
Harkless dishes to Collison. Passes it to Kabengele. Shoots the
Nope.
3. That shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And a deep 3 from Prez. And
Bro, come on, Prez. Do not shoot the ball. Do not shoot the ball when I'm calling for it.
From here.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Zubac against James. Harkless kicks to Collison. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you go back to Darren Collison's career at UCLA, very distinguished, and he's turned himself into a starting caliber pro, too.
And the Lakers making a change here. No good on the second free throw. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
The Clippers
over
shooting
the
their 3rd and
limit.
4th free throw shots of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And this year they haven't
Hey, yo,
quite
bro.
been able to maintain
Let's see,
the
can I
free
make
throw percentage they had last
half
season.
court shot? Let's see, can I do it? Oh, no. Why would I do that? Why would I do
So
that?
it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
I did not
Going
mean
to
to
the
do
break, holding an
this.
enormous 36-point lead. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. Right after this. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always
Girl,
feel like I got it in the
clutch.
clutch, no matter what's going on
Of
throughout the course of a game.
on
Even
when you
when
show
struggling
that
at
time.
times, or you're not shooting the ball particularly well.
I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
The 2 megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Prez out there with Smooth. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Get that over there, boy. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener.
Splash.
Cousins said any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown.
Look at that steal, boy.
At the same time,
Yo, y'all just saw how the ball bounced in the air.
Kevin challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of
The ball just bounced in the air. It says some what, boy.
They've been tremendous.
Look at that.
And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis for a
time.
Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted. Celebrate.
George looking around. Kabengele passes to George. Zubac kicks to George. Clock at 6. Pass to Zubac. Here's the 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And finished off by Davis.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference
Third
Player of the
week.
Week. Smooth.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense
Bro,
beats
bro.
defense, and nobody has had
Oh
better
my
offense
God,
than him
all
lately.
this so
I don't
good,
think
bro.
there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jay comes in for Anthony Davis. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Smooth. Smooth checked in for Dwayne. Wade. And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Smooth. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there it is for him.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
And the pass to Smooth.
I make it splash, boy.
Here's LeBron.
Ooh.
Passes it to Smooth. Floats one up. Rebound by Harrell. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Green dishes to Collison. They get a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. Here's Smooth, and he goes in for the dunk.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Kevin and Greg, I'm telling you, that is he's one of the few players in the NBA
Still,
who
boy.
can pull something like that off.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
That's a double whammy,
Got my
guys.
takeover
That's
again,
right.
bro.
A
So
great
y'all know the
defensive
double
play,
team coming again,
then
boy.
the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the
I'm about to do a quick isolation.
And from mid-range,
You already know
Leonard's
it.
jump
Quick
shot is
isolation.
money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
All these screens, bro. Chill out, bro. Y'all gotta chill out with these screens, bro.
And it's off the back rim, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally.
He's shooting 30%. Kawhi Leonard is shooting 30% from the field,
Those are
bro.
the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now the Lakers on the break. Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Lets it go from 14. Collison, no good. The Lakers shooting has been sensational. 75%
Like
for the game.
splash.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment.
I make the
That's his killer
splash.
instinct, just fanning.
Y'all know I make the
Yeah, I love the
splash.
fact he doesn't play
Boy.
the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode.
Nope, he
He
took
doesn't
the
know how
toe
to step
shots.
off
And
the
it's
gas.
very late too,
And a big
boy.
lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard
Bro,
thus far.
this is
Yeah,
hard,
rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Leonard. To the left wing. And Beverly kicks to Collison. Just 4 to shoot. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And again, no good by the Clippers. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Magic.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to
You
join
are
him
dead.
with the Clippers.
Shots good by Green.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
I'll
But
take that
shots good
down.
from Kuzma.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's Collison. He's got 12. Fader
Nope.
on the way.
He took the
Doesn't
toe
get it to
shot,
drop
so.
for him. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here's Smooth. And that one is off. Great D that time from Harrell. The kick out to Collison. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And Harrell slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Wiping the ball away with just such ease.
James checked in for the Lakers. Bryant comes in for Smooth. And the Clippers with a change here, too. George has checked in. Some guys check the league standings every day. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach when you played?
Hey, I didn't look at them much because we were a team that was struggling, Kevin. We were just trying to find our way to being competitive. Back in the early 80s with the Pacers. So I never got to the point where we were a team that was looking at the standings daily. And I avoided the papers pretty much throughout my career just because to me was a bit of a waste of energy and time. I had more things to focus on than where we were in the standings and what people might be saying and writing about us.
Here's Smooth. Green with the rebound.
Bro, how did I not make that, bro?
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. And it's George missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench
Oh,
loving every minute of
that one. Come on, Paul George. I'm about to steal that ball.
And Smooth is going to pick up the
Bro.
foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul.
Oh,
And we're not
not
even
even
at
at
halftime.
halftime.
That
That's
is going to limit his
halftime.
playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to
I
throw
should
it.
never call for
And
alley.
stolen by Harrell. Beverly feeling it out a bit. It's George on the wing. Back to Beverly. It's
Get that
blocked.
over, boy.
Here's Smooth. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And that one drops.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Clippers shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's Leonard. Rebound the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special.
Hey, boy.
They pulled it off just right.
And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Beverly.
Oh,
He
taking
Kuzma
good
with the
shots, bro.
defensive effort. Here's Smooth.
Bro, a lot of you better make them.
Seeing them be quite as aggressive, driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Here's Smooth. Frez with the ball. A 23-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
To the paint. Here's Harrell looking to end the run. The Lakers with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as
I make this splash, boy.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Smooth. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers.
Y'all my takeover game, bro. So
One
y'all
of the
know
things
go
they've done,
to
guys, is
game,
taken
boy.
pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Outside, George. Pass to Harkless. He kicks to George. 6 to shoot. Back to Harkless. Over Prez.
No.
And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to
Rebound the
He
Lakers.
taking a tough shot.
Jay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the rejection by Zubac. Can they get it? And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Third quarter action getting on right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. JaMychal Green is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. Here's George. Out to the right wing. From deep. And Patrick Beverley, good for 3. Beverly's got 8.
Beverley looking to score as soon as he gets the ball now, so you can't give him any room.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
All right, I'm not
following. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They
view wait, I'm not playing with you,
They've expanded their options and have looked outside of
can you stop freaking coming
in terms of filling some key spots, which is
part
of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
The Lakers making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Timeout called the Lakers. Smooth checked in for the Lakers. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
Well, you look at Prez. He has a huge vote total right now. Number 3, in fact, among Western Conference players.
And looking more and more like he'll be a starter. And that's really a tribute to the work he's put in this season. He's earned each and every one of those votes.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Knocked loose and stolen by James. Leonard's smooth. There's the triple. James,
how could you miss a wide open shot?
3-4 to start the second half.
Leonard, the pass to Green, kicks to Beverly. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard with no one around. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's James. Smooth, great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Leonard. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Leonard's got 8 points.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
They grab their own miss. Davis. Loads it up for Davis. Jay, the pass to Smooth. Tries yet again. But they recover it. And here is Prez. He's got 7 to the wing on the left.
I'll make this splash.
And got it.
Oh,
another basket.
That was a 2-pointer.
A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Poked away, out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. That free throw, no good.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell. when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. George passes to Harrell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring the teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
From about 19 feet. There's the pass to Smooth. Goes up on the wing. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Collison, the pass to Green. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Now here's Prez, defended by George. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Passes it to Harrell. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute
piss to the defensive end.
Let's go now to the
Boy,
sideline.
I'm too fast. Nobody cannot catch me.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
The great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much. George with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
He can certainly stroke it from deep. The three-pointer is not a shot that George is going to pass up.
Here's Smooth. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Davis. Out of bounds.
Bro, why would you run out of bounds?
And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in.
How many dunks I get? I got 23.
And Kobe is subbed in for Prez. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Green. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. It's taken away by Collison. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Prez is checked in for Kobe. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Smooth. Count that one. Smooth's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Collison finds Leonard. Over James. And he overshot that one, missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition.
Oh no! I should have popped. I should have made. Let's go, Wood. I should have shot the ball first of all.
Today, guys, their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Zubac the pass to Collison. Outside, George.
Nope.
No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one, good.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Pulls up. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
The ball moving
I'm gonna take over the game, bro. So I know the double team. So y'all know the double team coming to game, boy.
These good looks.
Down low, here's Collison, and finished off by Collison.
And when Collison is cooking with grease or gas, he stays aggressive. Good at getting into a rhythm.
Out to the right wing, to the inside, and Davis throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Collison the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. Hits the outside fadeaway. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, great recognition from Collison. That's what good point guards do. Make nice passes.
No good on the shot.
Why would you try to do it dunk?
Here's Leonard. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to reel his team back in the game. Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And there's the pass to Leonard. Back to Collison. With some art.
He
blocked it and deflects off the back. Feeds to LeBron. And he banks in the layup. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Lakers?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing. Watch out below. Come on now, throw it down.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up the right, letting it all go.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play.
I tell you what, guys, the pass and catch, both next to impossible.
Now, here is George, guarded closely. He dishes it to Harkless. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And that's now 19 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Let's go,
and their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
The Clippers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from James. And that one is stuffed right through.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Collison kicks to Zubac. .102 left to play in the third. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Goes back up. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Collison. James, the pass to Prez.
Right, Prez.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
I got
Smooth. Offensive rebound to the wing right side. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for the Lakers. They double him with LeBron. Beverly for three. Good on the three-point shot. Beverly's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Clippers.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Smooth passes to James. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
No, but oh my God,
if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it, and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively, be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. But ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. G is out there with Prez, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Kabengele passes to Robinson. Lets a floater go. Pass to man. Goes up again. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here's James. And foul. On the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think Clever. See that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed.
Right.
So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
Where you going?
And
one, boy.
Blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Oh, look at that pass.
I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Here's Kabengele.
No.
Oh, but he draws the
No,
and it
no.
looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
No, that is not a foul.
And
I
I think
swear.
when it comes to some of the more
Let's go.
difficult calls to make,
Let's go.
fouls can peak
Let's
the
go,
action
bro.
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
Now he could be back in the game now. What you talking about?
Greg, we've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Smooth checked in for Dwayne Wade. We've seen some ugly incidents last few years, Clark, between players and heckling fans. Can anything be done to fix it?
I think security in the arenas is important. Fans oftentimes that go across the line in interacting with players are usually fueled by alcohol. I don't know how you could control that element of it. The incidents are few and far between.
Nope.
We have seen a few more, but I still don't think it's an epidemic. But I think security, and then
the reverse jam, boy. That's the reverse. That's the reverse jam, yo.
Fans about what's acceptable behavior and what won't be tolerated.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Magruder. Back to Robinson. Pass to Magruder. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Davis. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
To the middle. Robinson, that's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play.
Yeah, guys, I tell you what, there are alley-oops, and then there are
I'm gonna
alley-oops
take over
upside your
again,
head.
bro, so y'all know the dope team coming again, bro.
Here's Magruder. The pass to Kabengele. Back to Magruder. The feed to Robinson.
I did not want to jump because I knew I was going to get fouled though, so I don't want to
He was a
jump.
non-factor
If I
in that
jump
first
in,
half, but now he's
I might get
picking up
fouled out
the
if I
lost
jump,
time.
so I'm not going
Here's
to jump.
Smooth. And it's in there. Smooth's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary.
Why you doing spin moves? You trash. Why you stop doing spin moves?
Robinson. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
He gets it in there. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
Picked away. Here's Smooth, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours on their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours. The Lakers rebound. Cousins. Right wing. Here's Smooth.
I'll make you splash.
Got it again.
Oh, that's a 2-pointer,
This
bro.
game has his name written all
No, it gotta be a
Greg,
3.
he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Robinson, that's good.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's Smooth. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Magruder. It's stolen by Prez. He's all alone. All alone. Oh!
Man.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Well, the undrafted Rodney Magruder, Greg, has earned his way into the NBA.
It was 25 by the time of Magruder's rookie season. Has spent some time overseas and in the G League, but he's improved his game and has kind of carved out a spot here in the league.
Are there any changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fine for any number of things? Incidents on the floor or off the floor?
Well, I think there's a place for
Yo, my controller died, bro.
and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories, but I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
Passes to Mann. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's Smooth. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught to the inside. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 19 points.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Here's Smooth. Second shot opportunity. Howard. Robinson pulls it in.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Magruder passes to Kabengele.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Smooth. And
Bro,
Kabengele with the rebound. Kabengele's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Magruder missing.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And up before again for the Lakers, running the court. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And so here are the Clippers. Now Robinson. Pass to Kabengele. In the corner, it's Patterson. Outside, Robinson.
Look at this steal. It's a jump ball, boy.
There, but
It's a
no
jump ball.
possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Clippers now. Patterson passes to Magruder. Rebound the Lakers.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Kicks it to Patterson. Pass to Robinson. Here's Magruder.
He trash.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first free throw is good. Hey, Clark, the NBA moved the presentation of the MVP award to after the conclusion of the finals. You like that?
Yes and no. I think you have 2 separate awards. You could have a playoff MVP or finals MVP, which we have. And then you have a regular season MVP. The MVP is for the body of work done during the regular season. So I think there should be a clear separation between the two, quite honestly. So, no, I don't like it.
At least you're honest, Clark. James checked in.
Wow, we are going to remember that one.
Wow. I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he dunks it right on Patrick Patterson. Ouch!
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
1:46 left in the game. James against Robinson. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year. So tonight we'll make it 46.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Smooth.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
And the shot is good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Really no idea
why he fell in a situation like that. Well, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Lakers call time here. They're leading. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Smooth.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Robinson hits them both. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Knocked away, and James picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, That's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Howard dishes to James. The rebound by Patterson. Here's Magruder, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here is Robinson. No good on the quick three. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. But they'll get another chance.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Here's Robinson. The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody was rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we asked. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Next game we going against the Trailblazers, y'all. It's lit because Damian Lillard about to be taking them tough shots in the next episode, so it's lit. Super lit, boy. Grind all my life. Sacrifice. Host price. Nice. That's why. The grind all my life. Grind all my life. Alright, I got that much VC. If y'all like this video, man, like it, subscribe to the channel, turn on that post notification bell, turn on that post notification bell so you never miss an upload, and go follow me on PS4, y'all, at Tonio11259. Peace, y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in my next video.